Summertime. Yeah, cheers to that. And we're heating up just like them summer temperatures right here. Uncensored news, real news you can use. No cap, all facts. I'm your host, Step Lover. On the gram, you can follow me. It's always a good look. I'm just saying, look. But here I am. For the last couple of days, been trying to figure out what these crazy QAnon people are talking about Trump about to be reinstated in August. Really? More on that in a few. I got the latest also on Yeezy's new main squeeze. He got a new supermodel. Ooh. Also, got details on rap artist Polo G and his 16-year-old little brother getting arrested in Miami. That's about the 55th rapper this month that done got locked up in Miami. I think they trying to send y'all a message. All that more is coming up in the next 15 minutes or so right here on Uncensored News. And it's Gay Pride Month, so let's be respectful and supportive of the LGBTQ community and show some love for this week's headlines. Yeah. An 18-year-old Virginia Tech football player allegedly killed his Tinder date after finding out the man was not a woman after receiving some sloppy toppy. Isamina David Itute was arrested and charged with second-degree murder, reportedly admitted to punching and stomping on the Tinder date who posed as a woman, according to his court appearance last week. Itute was arrested and charged after restaurant worker Jerry Paul Smith was found dead with, check this out, missing teeth, multiple cranial fractures, and all the bones in his face broken. To say that Itutu was a bit surprised that this was not a woman is an understatement. He also admitted to police that he punched the victim 5 times and stomped on his head after discovering the person with whom he had a previous sexual encounter, oral sex, was not a woman. Now, the young man's only a freshman. He's a football player. He reportedly matched with someone named Angie on Tinder, believing Smith was a woman. However, at some point, he realized that Angie was a man before the alleged murder took place. Now, Itute's attorney, Mark Turk, argued that Smith solicited the young man for sex and that the incident is more than someone just showing up to an apartment and punching someone. Nobody deserves to die, but I don't mind saying, this is what the lawyer said, you can't pretend to be something that you are not because there are consequences. Now, Itute has been charged with second-degree murder and was placed on house arrest after receiving a $75,000 bond. First time in this whole show, King RG, that I'm kind of rendered speechless. And now, I'm talking again, because almost 1 in 3 Republican voters says it's at least somewhat likely that former President number 45, Donald Trump, will be reinstated in 2021? That's what a new poll showed. Although there's no fucking way for this ever to happen, this new poll is linked to, of course, a conspiracy theory that Trump will be reinstated by the Supreme Court before Labor Day, which has gained momentum among QAnon followers, of course. The New York Times also recently reported that Trump was telling close allies that he will be reinstated in August. How? How, Sway? Sidebar, the Supreme Court will be out on recess during that time. So again, how, MAGA idiots? How? Y'all just... Anyway, just in case you got bad nerves like me, let me just say one more again, there's absolutely fucking no way, legally, that Trump could be restored to the presidency. Sore, losing ass loser. Poland has consistently shown that most Republican voters think Biden was not elected legitimately. And you know what else? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. FYI, Biden extended federal unemployment until September. See, that's why he's my president. And, of course, Republican governors, being the haters that they are now refusing to continue unemployment in Republican states, not because they ran out of the money. No. Because they want to force Negroes to go back to work for minimum wage. You think? All right, y'all, from trash governors to trash dictators, Kim Jong-un is not happy about the Korean boy band BTS recently taking over everything. You know, they little McDonald's meal is popping, and the supreme leader of South Korea said he's had enough of the boy band. Wah, 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 wah. Their wave is a tsunami right now, and he said he is disturbed that they are consuming his country a little bit too much. Wait a minute. Let me find out that he mad at the pop group because they popping? That's just irony with a side of sake. Moving right along. Let's get into this next segment we like to call Reality Check. Mic check 1, 2. It don't get no realer than Mr. West. Mr. West, who recently just celebrated a birthday in the south of France. With his new boot thing, model Irina Sharanka. Is that how you say it? Hey, man, she Bradley Cooper ex-baby mom, so, you know, she's somebody. And they say that, Kanye been with her for a couple of months. For real, if you really listen to Kanye, he's not as crazy as he sounds. Like, just check this clip I dug up from MTV back in 2005 and hear what he had to say about hip-hop.
Like, damn, hip-hop really is about, it seemed like it's about, like, fighting for your rights in the beginning, about speaking your mind and about breaking down barriers or whatever. But everybody in hip-hop discriminates against gay people. To me, like, that's one of the standards of hip-hop, is to be like, yo, you fag, you gay. Matter of fact, the exact opposite word of hip-hop, I think, is gay. Hold on one second. Everybody, don't throw me off. I really want to say this. I want to say this to America. I want to...
Speak your mind.
No, he was just throwing me off just slightly. I wanted this to just come on TV and just tell my rappers, just tell my friends, like, yo, stop it, fam. Mm-hmm. Like seriously, that's really discrimination. To me, that's exactly what they used to do to black people.
You see what I'm talking about? Kanye and as crazy as he portrays himself to be in the media, you know what I'm saying? He really got a heart. And you know what else he did? He gave himself a little birthday present out there when he was in France. He unfollowed the whole Kardashian clan, all KKKs and them. Yeah, he did, actually. I guess it's official. He living that good single life right now as Kim and her sisters say farewell to KUWTK last week after 20 seasons on the E! Network. Thank God. Although I like the Kardashians, I still don't know what their talent is, besides IG filter finesses. Speaking of the Kardashians, the NBA has fined Pat Riley, see the correlation right there, president of the Miami Heat, $25K for tampering. Good old Pat was bumping his gums on a podcast about how he gonna leave a key under the mat for LeBron just in case he ever wants to come back home. Now, last I checked, LeBron was from Cleveland. So what the F is Pat smoking? The king is chilling, loving LA, pulling up to his son's high school basketball games with Drake. He eating Blaze pizza, watching Zori do TikTok dances. But nice try, Pat. I see what you did there. Speaking of LBJ, everybody is not down with the king. Because a recent poll suggests LeBron is the most hated man in the NBA. Wow, did you know that, Kay? I'm just saying. Guess you could say that love to hate, because that $1 million boy doing numbers. I guess you could say they love to hate is what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, as Space Jam drops July 16th. Cha-ching! I don't think LeBron Kerr. What y'all think? And since we talk about sports, Floyd Mayweather, or should I say Grandpa Mayweather, was robbed. Not like the viewers that paid for that BS slap boxing hug fest on pay-per-view fight last week, but somebody broke into one of his Las Vegas homes while he was out celebrating that same fight in Miami. And they stole a couple $1 million worth of stuff, but, I'm sure he can afford it. I don't see what the big deal is. As a matter of fact, good. Maybe now he'll stop flaunting his wealth. Probably not. And that's why I'm unbothered by the theft. Moving right along. And that was a little dose of karma. And remember to follow me, y'all, Steph Lover 100, for more uncensored news. And get ready for some white people news, because they struggle is different. Take, for instance, an Alabama teacher named Leslie Gillespie, who was named Teacher of the Year in 2019. Now, Leslie was an English teacher at R.A. Hubbard High School. She reportedly committed suicide 2 days after she was arrested for allegedly performing sexual acts on multiple teenage boys. What is it with everybody getting fellatio in this episode? 2 days earlier, the 44-year-old was arrested and booked on rape and sodomy charges, according to court documents. Gillespie was busted back in September during this incident in which she performed sex acts on 2 teen students in her classroom after school hours. The boys were 15 and 16 at the time, and of course, they ran their mouth. Following her arrest, Gillespie was released on $60,000 bail and was placed on leave by the school. She wasn't fired? That only gets you a leave? I mean, the part that I'm really struggling with, though, is I'm not understanding why she would do all of this after becoming Teacher of the Year. The microscope is on you, sis. You know, anytime they build you up, they won't break you down. Unfortunately. On a more positive note, seems like the richest man on the planet is out of here. No, seriously, Amazon owner Jeff Bezos and his younger brother Mark are headed to outer space. The weird thing is they're going on a reused rocket made by his space exploration company called Blue Origin. And recently, a mystery bidder won an auction for $28 million, yes, to join the Bezos brothers on the suborbitable ride, which is scheduled to last about 11 minutes. Like, where do these people reside? I mean, come on. Rich people are crazy. I mean, you have all the money literally in the world, almost 200 billion, and you want to risk your life on a used rocket? Damn, Jeff. That's some penny pinching move. No wonder Jeff don't pay no taxes, old frugal rich mofo. Happy birthday goes out to my favorite superhero, Captain America, a.k.a. Chris Evans. How you doing, baby boy? He just turned a naughty 40. Hey, now. Matter of fact, I got something for you, boo-boo. Happy birthday. All right, y'all, we back outside, and it's all the way live. So let me put y'all up on the latest Celebrity Flex. Time to, John Legend is not only the sexiest man alive, he is also one of the producers behind the brand new Bernie Mac biopic. That should be hilarious. It's in the works, it got greenlit, and it might seem strange, but you know John was actually in Bernie's last movie, Soul Man 2, back in 2008, along with Samuel Jackson. But the real million-dollar question is, who's gonna play Bernie? My vote goes to Kenan Thompson. I'm just saying, he might need a little tan, but I think he can pull it off. And you gotta show love to the greats, and that's exactly why the groundbreaking ceremony at the Universal Hip Hop Museum in the Bronx was such a monumental event. Not only will it be a museum and art center, but it will also have an affordable housing complex. Check out the groundbreaking ceremony and all the who's who of hip hop who attended.
And with that, the most culturally relevant genre of music now on its way to getting its due. The titans of hip-hop converged in the Bronx to break ground on the much-anticipated Universal Hip Hop Museum.
It means everything. It's hip-hop. It started here. This is the mecca, the birthplace.
From Fat Joe repping Trinity Ave to LL Cool J doing it well and Nasty Nas, New York's biggest imports celebrated the culture and what will be its new home along the Harlem River waterfront.
Hip-hop is one of those things that really, gave my life meaning. You know what I'm saying? It made me feel like I could really do something with my life.
The storytelling is beyond Shakespearean with Slick Rick, and it taught me more than schools taught me, believe it or not.
What all started as an idea nearly 10 years ago is closer than ever to becoming reality thanks to Hip Hop Museum co-founder Rocky Bucano.
That is the most powerful art form and creative expression of music and culture in the world. To not have a museum is almost sacrilegious.
The museum, a component of the Bronx Point Development Project, will be part of a mixed-use building, which will also provide the neighborhood with more than 500 units of affordable housing, while 2.8 acres are being dedicated to public open space. The museum itself will preserve and highlight hip-hop's historical and cultural roots through interactive technology, all while saluting the Bronx, the birthplace of hip-hop.
We need to say that this history is our history. And we did something here, you did something here no one else created. No one else had the vision.
With the groundbreaking now in the can, an opening date for the museum has been set for fall 2023. It will coincide with the 50th anniversary of the birth of hip-hop.
Yes, 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 that's what I'm talking about. Hip-hop forever! Yes. And you know what? We have another celebrity COVID kid. Baby number 2 from Harry and Meghan arrived. So congrats to them. And Lilibeth Diana Mountbatten Windsor is the name of the little girl, which no matter what color the kid is about the whitest name I've ever heard in a minute. Even if she is named after the Queen and her grandmother, Princess Diana. And right on cue, every damn time Meghan is having a moment, one of her salty-ass, broke-ass white relatives do an interview. This time, her bum-ass dad is talking about Oprah took advantage of Harry because he's weak. As if saying something like that is gonna help you get some more FaceTime with your brand new granddaughter. I think not.
I have things to say. Oprah Winfrey, for one. I think Oprah Winfrey is playing Harry and Meghan.
To go.
I think she's using them to build her network and build her new shows. And I think she's taking advantage of a very weakened man and getting him to say things that you just shouldn't be saying on television.
So you think Oprah's seen, I guess, the frailties of Harry and Meghan and decided to then cash in on that?
I think so. Now, she'll disagree, of course, and she might even sue me. I don't care. But the bottom line is, it seems to me she's working Harry.
See, what I'm trying to figure out is what's his end game plan? I mean, seriously. I don't get it. Did he get paid for that interview? I mean, is that her biological father? I'm just a little curious, because, I mean, with Father's Day right around the corner, damn, Daddy Markel, what you doing? It's just ridiculous at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering, would they be a little bit more comfortable with Meghan, let's just say if she was a stripper or, you know, a waitress? You think? And Florida, it seems like they don't like rappers. Because another one, in my DJ Khaled voice, got locked up minutes after celebrating his album release. I'm talking about Polo G. He was in a security-driven car with his 16-year-old little bro when he was pulled over, yanked out the vehicle because of something that the driver did? And his mom and is not happy. She said none of these charges would have been possible if the police did not make contact with my son, Polo G, exclamation point. He was not the driver. He was a passenger in a professionally driven, licensed security car. He was moving smart correctly. What more could he have done? Well, a little more he could have done was not have the album release, maybe. But, I mean, you know, it's over, right? We back outside, right? Right? Either way, I want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed Uncensored News. You know what I'm saying? It's episode 23. We trying to do these numbers right here. If you like what you see, please share. enjoy. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Tune in every Monday. We drop a brand new episode on you. And super shout out going out to our sponsor, Curacao. That's right, black-owned organic baby company. As you can see, she out here healing and winning. So congratulations. And until next time, all right, y'all, be easy out there. And I see you when I look at you. Remember, follow me, Steph Lover 100. Oh, shit.